Yes, gang, we are back with another video. As you can see, I have got the helmet and the bike stuff on. We have only gone and got ourselves another bike. It was or is an early birthday present from the wife, so appreciate that, Trin. We've got ourselves our first carbon road bike, a little bit of an upgrade from the Ozark that we had before, the gravel bike. This is the Sava carbon bike. I rode it for around 30 minutes yesterday, so obviously I had to build it, so I just wanted to make sure that all the parts were functioning properly. If there was any things that I needed to tighten or do that sort of stuff, like any adjustments to that. So today is going to be our first proper ride, and to kick off the return to the cycling videos on the channel, we have to try and beat our time from the start of Redondo Beach, where we live, to Santa Monica Pier and back. And the last time we done it in the Ozark Trail, we done it in 2 hours and 28 minutes. So hoping to beat that time today. I think I will, because that time was a little bit more leisurely. So yeah, I'm actually going to try and beat it today, so then we might have to do it again on the Ozark, although it did get stolen, for those that didn't know, and that's why the bike videos haven't been here. The old bikes did get stolen, so that is why we had to wait until we got the Sava. But it was a very nice upgrade. I love it to bits so far. I will do a full proper review after like 100 miles like I did for the Ozark Trail, but I will talk about the bike as we are going on our ride. So let's get into it. Right, we've had a bit of a slow start, so it'll be interesting to see how that does affect our time. But a little bit about the bike. The bike is so much different to the Ozark gravel bike. It just feels so much lighter than what the gravel bike does. It also feels just so much quicker. Obviously I know that's to do with the lightness, but I think just that the design, the aero design, really helps it to feel like that it's a proper road bike compared to the heavy dutiness of the gravel bike. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what other things I can point out as we go along. Another big thing that I do point out though is I can feel every single little bump on the floor. Going over every little bump, I can definitely tell. So on the gravel bike, when the wheels are a little bit wider, it obviously rides over those bumps with a bit more ease. But with these thinner wheels on the road bike and the lightness of it, you do feel every single bump on the path or the road. So yeah, they're my two first impressions so far. So right now we're about a quarter of the way in. I think we've done about 30 minutes. Just going through Dockweiler Beach right now. It's actually the part of the journey that I dislike the most. It's just, I don't know, just don't like this beach. It's just a bit bland. And I think the grey sky is affecting it a little bit. But we are coming up to Marina del Rey soon, which is one of my favourite parts of the ride. And obviously Venice to Santa Monica is a good bit. So about 5 more minutes here, and then Dockweiler done and dusted until the way back, obviously. So another thing I like about the bike is the gear changing. It's just so slick and smooth compared to the Ozark of the gravel bike. It just does it with ease, and I know this is probably due to the lightness of the bike, but another thing that I really started to enjoy about this bike is the hill climbing. Now, we've not done much. We're going to take it to PV during the week, so that'll be a test, which we will record that, how it does there. But the minimal hills that we have done, obviously I've been doing the same route, so the hills that we have had to hit, these have just seemed to become so much easier with the Sava over the Ozark. So yeah, really enjoying the bike. So so we are now at Venice Boardwalk, probably my favorite part of the ride, because there's always just so much going on, like so much. So got here now, then we've got the Santa Monica Boardwalk, and then we will hit the pier where we are gonna get something to eat and a coffee, because I am starving. I've not had any breakfast yet, so good excuse for us to get some calories in before we try and beat our time for the way home. We are at the halfway point. Check this car out. Gonna go grab some food now and a coffee, because I am starving. I definitely think I could have got it quicker if I had some food in me, but let's see if the back trip will be a bit better once I've had some scran, eh? Gotta love Santa Monica. I've just had a sandwich from Pier Pizza and Subs in Santa Monica. The fella was lovely, to be fair, inside. Ham sub, cheese, lettuce. They had too much mustard, fella. If you're watching this, I couldn't tell him, but he had a bit too much mustard. Customer service was great. So just a bit too much mustard. So yeah, mate, if you see this next time, a bit less mustard. My lips are on fire. But anyway, we're gonna hit the way home now. I was gonna go to the same place, but I was like, I don't want it to be exactly the same video as my first one, so thought I'd change it up a little bit. And I don't think a croissant would have done it, but yeah, gonna head back now to see. We've got about 1 hour 20 to beat the time, so I think we will do that pretty comfortably, to be fair. There should be going the wind behind us as well, so yeah, let's see how we get on. All right, and so we made it back in pretty good timing. Our time was 2 hours and 10 minutes, so we shaved off 18 minutes. And I think when I checked earlier before the ride, the last ride our average speed was 12 miles per hour. At this time our average speed was 14 miles per hour. So it's crazy what that consistent 2 miles per hour can do over a longer period of time. Yeah, I would have liked to have seen the splits as well. I might have to see if I can look deeper into that, but just buzzing to be back on the bike. It was a nice little first ride out. 30 miles. I did like 5 miles on it yesterday. 30 miles. Bike feels amazing, honestly. No issues with it whatsoever. This is one of the best things that I've ever purchased, or so yes, very much looking forward to taking this out again, probably Tuesday. I do have to start running again. obviously the half marathon coming. I've been running, just not as much as probably what I should be. So I probably should run on Monday, back on the bike Tuesday, hopefully. We'll see. But anyway, videos are going to be coming thick and fast now that we've got a bike back again. Got some real fun videos planned that I did have planned last time before the bikes got stolen. So videos will be coming back thick and fast. Very much looking forward to uploading them again. So if you did make it this far, drop a like, drop a comment, drop a subscribe. It goes a long way, and we'll see you for the next one. Peace.